Hey,
Ah,
so are you ready for Anusheh Anadil?
Anusheh
Finally,
Anadil. Finally, many people
finally.
ask for it. Many people ask for it.
Let's jump into it and then we talk, right?
Yep.
I can't wait. Okay. Three, two, one, start.
কৃষ্ণ পক্ষ কালো পক্ষ কোন পক্ষেতে মধু আছে গো কৃষ্ণ পক্ষ কালো পক্ষ কোন পক্ষেতে মধু আছে গো ও কালো ভ্রমর জানে মধুর মর্ম সৈক ভ্রমর জানে মধুর মর্ম সৈক ঘুমরা পোকা জানে না সৈক ঘুমরা পোকা জানে না ডুব দিলাম না ও এমন হবে নদীতে শুই আমি ডুব দিলাম না প্রেম কইরাছে ইউসুফ নবী তার প্রেমে ঝুলে বিবি গো প্রেম কইরাছে ইউসুফ নবী তার প্রেমে ঝুলে বিবি গো ও তারা এক মহরণে দুইজন মনে সইগ এক মহরণে দুইজন মনে সইগ এমন মনে কয়েকজন সইগ এমন মনে কয়েকজন দিলাম না ওই এমন হবে নদীতে সই আমি ডুব দিলাম না
Percussions. I was about to do
কি
it.
দাসা রজকিনী তারাই প্রেমের শিরো মনি গো চণ্ডী দাসার রজকিনী তারাই প্রেমের শিরো মনি গো ও তারা এক মহরণে দুইজন মনে সইগ এক মহরণে দুইজন মনে সইগ এমন মনে কয়েকজন সইগ এমন মনে কয়েকজন দিলাম না ওই এমন হবে
Her voice.
নদীতে শুই আমি ডুব দিলাম না ও জলে ডুবি ডুবি বলে ডুবিলাম না জলে ডুবি ডুবি বলে ডুবিলাম না হায় রে মরণ ভয়ে ডুবি নাই আমি মরণ ভয়ে ডুবি না ডুব দিলাম না ও এমন হবে নদীতে সই আমি ডুব দিলাম না
Wow.
Her voice.
Wow.
I told you. I have become fan of her voice. And this is Krishno Pokkho, which we heard earlier on this channel as well, but it was Oishi's rendition.
Yeah.
And this is Anusheh Anadil's rendition now.
Yeah. So I have so much to talk about this. Where should I start? Quickly want to mention that the percussion, the clay pot.
Exactly.
clay pot.
Exactly.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anusheh Anadil. A lot of people mentioned and they keep mentioning that we should
Mhm.
listen to this album, and Anusheh Anadil, she's the OG,
OG. Yeah.
right? I have heard half of the album already, multiple times. I got to the like fifth or sixth track multiple times. And what can I say? Her voice. Let's talk about her voice first. What I noticed, I mean, as a new person, as a new introductory, she is regarded very highly in Bangladesh, right? Because of other reasons, because of certain other reasons.
Yeah.
Not probably because of her musical skills, although that's a major reason as well, but also because she was kind of the catalyst at the beginning of the millennium 2000,
2000. Yeah.
where she kind of cascaded the rock band emergence
Yeah.
in Bangladesh, the underground rock bands, and she was a catalyst, after which a lot of people took up rock music and came to the forefront, right?
Yeah.
And that's also one of the reasons she is highly regarded and very closely held. She's also a philanthropist, a lot of social work, etc., a social entrepreneur. But if you hear her voice from a neutral perspective, what I loved that maybe in the second listening you would notice, whenever she goes into vowels, her voice goes from here.
Yeah.
And when
extremely.
she is into lyrical singing, her voice comes from here, right? And as soon as she goes into vowels, it goes deep,
Yeah.
and that has
That's
this
true.
deep, that has this strength effect
Yeah.
that gives you a lot of strength. So she is singing folk with a lot of strength behind those folk music, and that's
Yeah.
why it grips the folks, the people so much.
Yeah. I mean, the passion in her voice reflects, and we were talking about Oishi that she sings her heart out, but man, when I heard Anusheh Anadil, I thought that it is something else. I mean, nothing to take away from Oishi. She also is a great singer, and
She's
she
amazing in her own regard.
in her own regard, absolutely. But you are right. I mean, when she's singing, her pronunciation has a certain way, certain, how would I say, a different style in which she communicates her vocals,
Exactly.
or takes it. Yeah. And I would also like to mention that for me, she is kind of a singer who fits perfectly into the genre of folk singing as well. I mean,
Folk and rock.
folk and rock. When you compare or mix these genres
Absolutely.
together, she's the kind of voice that you would want as your lead vocalist, and I understand why Bangla Band had her as her lead
I mean,
vocalist.
she revolutionized the
Yeah.
folk rock in Bangladesh, right?
Folk
And
rock.
we can see why.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, the more I hear her voice, I just keep on discovering something new about her voice.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't even need to talk about her musical prowess or her vocal prowess. We don't need to,
Yeah.
because she doesn't have to prove anything. We don't need
Absolutely.
to prove anything. She has transcended that.
Transcended
Right.
that, and we are not qualified to that level.
We are
to
not
it.
qualified. Absolutely, we are not qualified to comment on her. I mean, we are. What are we? Right? We just love music, and we can just express our love. We can express what we love, why we love her, and this is. I mean, we are small people. Come on. The way she transitioned between notes and all. I mean, okay, I'm again talking about why
we keep on talking about it because I was also going to jump on a point that her breath. I mean, how much breath does she have?
Again, the strength in her voice, right?
The strength in her voice.
This comes when you have the capacity in your
Capacity,
lungs,
exactly.
right? And you can force the air through these regions from your chest to the deep throat, upper throat, right? It all comes out differently. She probably, her range is from here to here. Maybe she can go even deeper.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would hear her other work. But yeah, by the way, I want to mention one more thing, that we are listening to all the music, regardless of it being Art Cell, MacDowell, Anusheh Anadil, Bangla Band, Arnob's
Warface,
album,
Mizan,
Warface, everything. We are, it's we are digesting. We are trying to process the information overload, the music overload right now,
correct.
because we have opened a treasure chest that has kind of blinded us. When there's a lot of glitter suddenly in front of you, you get blinded, and we
You
are
can't
in a
see.
state of is absolutely, we are currently in a state of blindness, and it will take time for our vision, our senses to come back to the place, to the center.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, we are exploring and we will keep on exploring. So don't get bogged down that we are not reaching to your song, or we are listening it for sure. We are just not reacting yet, but we'll come to it definitely at some
Yeah.
point.
Also, I want to mention a very important point that you mentioned. We don't really react, right?
Yeah.
This channel is not mostly about reaction.
Reaction.
This has started because we wanted to share what we love to each other. I wanted to share music that I love with Hamal, and Hamal
Yeah.
wanted to share music that he loves with me, and we wanted to watch it together and share this experience of sharing music with all of you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And this is what
that's
this is what we do. We just share the music we love, and that's why we are listening. We have a list, and we have prioritized the music in a manner, in a order that we love most.
Yeah, true. And hence the name of the channel. Let's talk about it. We just talk about it.
We just talk about what we love.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
All right. That's a wrap for me.
Yep. Let's conclude this one. And
I'll
I
do it.
think for today we have one more to go.
Yeah.
So let's get to it then.
That's right. See you there.
See you there. Bye bye.